Moving eastwards, we come to India and that extraordinary civilization at Mohenjo Daro.
What happened to one of the oldest, fully developed ancient cities that's ever been found?
Mohenjo Daro was founded 4,500 years ago and then built up till it was almost a mile across.
It was commanded by a fortress, more than 300 meters long and half as wide. In an age when a city's supply of grain was its wealth, the fort protected an enormous granary with wagon bays and loading ramps.
One archaeologist described Mohenjo Daro's granary as being the national bank of its day. That's why it was so well protected. Reminds me a bit of Greek cities with their Acropolis.
There's a similarity, but the engineering was more sophisticated. The whole town was built over an elaborate system of brick drains. They had a well-constructed drainage and sewage system and a bathroom lined with fired brick in the houses.
They had also developed a uniform system of weights and measures, essential for trading, which they did with the countries of Mesopotamia, as well as a system of notation.
So it had a sound economic system based on a good security system. It thrived for almost 1,000 years. And then it died. Why?
Some archaeologists have thought that it was sacked by invaders around 3,500 years ago, but there are sure signs that the overuse of the city's environment had begun to undermine its economy, which in turn led to the failure of the security system.
Archaeologists infer that trees had been cut down for miles around to provide fuel and to fire the millions and millions of bricks which the city had used for 1,000 years. By the time the end came, the land lay bare, and without trees, the local climate changed, becoming drier.
The topsoil got carried away, and what was left was overworked. The soil died. It couldn't support crops.
So the people of Mohenjo Daro exhausted their city's environment and perished with it.
By the time the invaders slaughtered the inhabitants, Mohenjo Daro's lease on life was up. Perhaps invasion, death, and desert overtook the last inhabitants as no surprise.
That first perfect city that we know of has handed down to us nothing but the legacy of its bones.